The army of Israel stood on one hill. Their enemies, the Philistines, stood on the other. Every morning and every evening, a giant walked into the valley. His name was Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall. His armor weighed more than most men could carry. His voice thundered across the valley. Goliath shouting, "Choose a man to fight me. If he wins, we will serve you. If I win, you will serve us." But no one moved, not even King Saul. For 40 days, the giant repeated his challenge. The soldiers were trained, they were armed, but they were afraid. Fear had entered their hearts. Far from the battlefield, a young shepherd cared for his father's sheep. His name was David. He was the youngest of 8 brothers, small, unknown, ordinary. But David had something special: faith. He trusted in God with all his heart. One day, David's father sent him to deliver food to his brothers at war. When David arrived, he heard the giant's voice, Goliath echoing across the valley. "Is there no one brave enough to fight me?" David looked around. Why was everyone afraid? David, who is this giant that defies the living God? The soldiers were shocked. This was just a shepherd boy. David was taken to King Saul. Saul looked at him and said, "You are only a boy. He has been a warrior since his youth." But David replied, "I have fought lions and bears while protecting my sheep. God rescued me then. He will rescue me now." King Saul hesitated, but finally said, "Go, and may God be with you." Saul gave David his royal armor, but it was too heavy. David could barely walk, so he removed it. Instead, he chose 5 smooth stones and his simple sling. No sword, no shield, just faith. Goliath laughed when he saw David. "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" The army watched in silence. David shouted back, "You come with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord." He placed a stone in his sling, spun it, released it. The stone flew through the air and struck the giant's forehead. Goliath fell. The ground shook. Silence. Then victory. The Philistine army fled. Israel shouted in triumph. The shepherd boy had defeated the giant, not by strength, not by armor, but by faith. David was small, Goliath was massive, but courage is not about size. Your giants may be fear, doubt, problems, criticism, but remember, even the smallest person can defeat the biggest giant with faith and courage.